Thanks for stopping on in for today's college basketball pick video play. To get all of our college basketball picks for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading into this one, going to be talking about this highly intriguing SEC matchup today between the Kentucky Wildcats and the Tennessee Vols. Kentucky coming to this one as about 2.5 to 3-point underdogs. We're going to be giving our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. So Kentucky right now quietly having themselves a pretty solid campaign, 12-2 overall. Their only losses this year coming against Kansas by 4 points and also UCLA by 8 points. But they have some nice resume-building wins of their own. Some nice mid-major wins against teams like Vermont and ETSU, and then also against ACC opponent Virginia Tech. And then to close things out in the non-conference, just absolutely obliterating Louisville, their rival, winning that one by a final of 90-61. And then to open up SEC play, Kentucky's been pretty solid, getting past the Georgia Bulldogs at home, and in their last outing on the road against LSU, picking up that win by a final of 74-71. So this young developing team is trending in a very positive direction right now. Kentucky on the year, they've been pretty good on both sides of the ball. They're 69th in all of college basketball in scoring, 110th in total team defense, and they have a plus-minus of over positive 10 points. And we feel like this Kentucky team's only going to continue to get better as they work their way through their SEC schedule going into postseason play. That always seems to be the case with John Calipari. Teams, they're very young. They get coached up throughout the course of the regular season, and then come postseason play, they're usually at their best point in the whole year. So now today, testing themselves on the road against another quality opponent, taking on the Tennessee Volunteers, who right now stand at 9-4 overall. Rick Barnes has this program heading in a positive direction, but in SEC play thus far, Tennessee coming up just short in two very competitive matchups against Arkansas on the road, and then in their last outing, one of their more disappointing results this year, losing to Auburn at home by a final of 84-94. So in their last outing, losing at home by 10 points against an Auburn team that's similar, if not a little bit lower on the tier list in the SEC in comparison to Kentucky. But the Volunteers right now 80th in the nation in scoring, 135th in total team defense, and they have a plus-minus of about +9 points. So pretty similar to what Kentucky has been able to produce so far this season. Also, we feel like Tennessee has gone against a tougher overall schedule, so their positive 9 plus-minus is a little bit more impressive than what Kentucky has been able to post. If you look back during the non-conference, Tennessee picking up some nice wins. They took down Purdue, NC State, Georgia Tech, Wake Forest, and then also coming up short competitively against North Carolina, and also a fairly competitive loss against Villanova. So the Volunteers, they have the pieces to put together a very strong campaign in the SEC, but if that's going to be the case, they really have to take care of business on their home court. They didn't do it in their last outing, and it'll just be interesting to see if that carries itself over into this tough matchup here today against Kentucky. We see this being a very competitive matchup, but Kentucky coming off a nice road win of their own, taking down LSU, showing that they can get the job done in a tough road setting. We are going to go ahead side with Kentucky here, getting the points as the better value play. If you guys agree with this pick, give the video a thumbs up. If you disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college basketball plays over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.